Thank you, man. Good evening, guys. Pardon me. Welcome back to another match of esports. It's the second match of today. We are seeing Dark Knights versus REVENANTS. Two teams I not heard of before, but Dark Knights is a rename. We saw this team before with most of the same players as well. So they are continuing the tournament's journey with a different name. My name is Rank. I'll be your commentator for tonight. And this match is brought to you by John Matt, our broadcaster. And Revenant's playing with Alter, Light, Viking, Carnage, and Roll. On the side of Dark Knights, we are seeing New, Classy, Star XP, Halimonchik, and Champion. Hi CX 2014, hi Abdux TO. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing tonight? We have an interesting match here for us. It's the first time I'm seeing these teams, so I'm intrigued to see how they will perform here in the opening round of the Summer Major Rankings 2. We see Viking using a nice Pella OD here, trying to get something going, but the Groot Grenade by Star XP will hit the Pella Viking. A very confusing name. He's called Viking, but he's playing Paladin. So yeah, let's try to not separate these guys with each other, because the Viking player from Revenant is Alter and not Viking, if that makes sense. Bro, those usernames, they are breaking my brain after a long day. Alter here, use and take, great use and take opportunity here for him, but he cannot connect the shots and now gets impacted by Classy. Classy with a good rotation, by the way, hitting Alter from the other side. And that's a smart decision being made there in the micro decisions. Good on point there for Dark Knights. It's a team that is able to keep the base very well defended, to be honest. No pulls being made so far. Alone is not a good choice. What do you mean, CX? I don't know. It's about one of the players, or is it about me being here alone? It was not my choice, but it's the only one available. So yeah, a bit of a calm moment here in the battle at the moment. We are seeing Revenant with definitely the more attacking playing style, but Dark Knight is able to defend quite well so far, and not able to. Revenant's not able to break through at all here, to be honest. So they are playing offensive, but they are not getting results. Oh, the Paladin guy. Oh yeah. For sure. He could have played it a bit more tactical, I feel like. You mean the Viking? Bro, that username. It's going to be confusing here. I think Paladin guy is a very good way to separate the Viking player and the Pella player, to be honest. Let's keep that one going. Light here, getting a nice Ares OD available for Revenants. Alter is putting the flag right now. A Light with a nice Titan Dome, but not really that much result out of it. It's still a nice OD because it keeps him alive. Even more nice OD is Roll hitting Vaulted. I don't know who it was, to be honest, but Roll hitting one of the players from Dark Knights that prevented the return. And now Roll finishing the capture here as well. Definitely the MVP here. You did not really notice him because he did not pull the flag, but those overdrives were important, very important. Viking dropping the flag there on accident. The bad guy, that was definitely not planned. Probably pressing the flag drop button instead of the grenade button or something like that. No, for sure, indeed. CX 2014. It's a team game. You don't do solo overdrives. Indeed, it nearly ever works out. That was indeed not the right call. Is Revenants getting in a 1-0 lead here at the start? And the profile pictures they are using, the players from Revenants, I recognize them, but I don't recognize the names. So I see here Viking played for KO, for example, but there are definitely name changes that happen because I recognize the screenshot, the profile pictures they are using. Same for Carnage. But I have no idea anymore what the old usernames are. But both of the teams definitely have esport experience. Alter here getting a nice overdrive box catch in favor of Revenants. So although both of the teams are new, the players definitely are not. From Dark Knight especially, I know nearly every one of those guys, not personally of course, but I've seen them play loads and loads of tournaments before. Halimonchik, he has I don't know how many matches, but this is a household name in esports, to be honest. Played so many games all back in the day. Yeah. So those are definitely experienced in terms of esports. Dark Knight, I'm struggling to remember the old name of that team. Yeah, I can't remember. I just can't remember. But they definitely have esports experience. I don't know. I remember seeing that game versus Smoke. They had the season closure lost rankings, but I just can't remember the old name. Maybe I will get to it later this match. But those name changes, man, they're difficult to keep track of. I'm not going to lie with you guys. It's Dark Knight, wasn't it? Oh, was it Antarctica? No, because that team still exists, so it isn't Antarctica. But nevertheless, it's a 2-0 win here for the guys in the side of Dark Knights. No, I'm mistaken. Sorry, of course. Revenants winning this one 2-0. And we are jumping right into the second round here already. Also being played on the same map, Sandal. Carrero56 should I try to play in esports? Man, I have no idea why you should not, to be honest. It's a very fun experience. I can definitely advise everyone to try it. You know, maybe it's not for you. It's not for me personally. I like the casting way more, to be honest. And the organizing the live streams here with the beautiful live stream team we have. But try it. I can only advise you to just go for it. Third rankings will start directly after this tournament. Find a team or create your own team and grind through the ranks. It's really fun. It's a fun format. It looks like we will be seeing a tech pulse by Dark Knights. And that will be the case indeed. So Dark Knight's calling a tech pulse here. And I will be back right after the tech pulse is over. So see you in a bit. Okay, and we have started again here, second round, starting right now after attack balls being called by Dark Knights that were not really happy with the result of the first round, I think. Now here, Revenants versus Dark Knight sides have switched here on the Sandal map, and this is the second opportunity here for the Dark Knights team that I thought, to be honest, that they were the favorites here in this match, but now I check Revenants a bit more, and the players that have a lot of them have changed the name, if I remember correct. But this team is not a joke, Revenants. So it's probably a bit more close, or maybe it's Revenants that is the favorite team here in this match, and I predicted wrong. But this round will definitely give us a bit more to work with. Light getting the first OD in favor of Revenants. That's not really great, especially after calling attack balls like Dark Knights did. But it's only the first OD. It's of course important, but it's not the end of the world. We have Dark Knight still, of course, with their map pick after this. We have Red Alert right after this round. So still definitely time to repair the damage. But Revenants, they can definitely make this a really tough battle for their opponent if they can manage to win this round as well. Let's get right into it, I think. I think that's a great way to start here. Players self-destructing right now. And there we go, guys. Grenades slowly flying in, Alter dealing some damage to Halimonchik here. Getting him quite low. Oh, good focus there by Halimonchik, to be honest. Knocking down Alter, now Viking knocked down as well. Two players on the left side of the red base really able to keep that defense going there. Another OD box dropping here already. And this Carnage with a good position. Nice combo shot there as well to secure that overdrive box. Now Classy pulling a flag, not able to get out of the base, so that's an easy return here for Revenants. But it is Dark Knights after the tech ball that is playing a bit more offensive. We have Viking, Alter, Light all on the red side, on the right side here of the blue base. Trying to get an attack going. Viking, he still has a repair if I remember correctly. Now pulling the flag. And I think I'm remembering wrong because he is not using that repair. So he probably doesn't have it. Flag still in a tricky position here for the Dark Knights team. Alter can take over, only 1 HP though. And New is having a tough time there, but getting the return at the end. It is an important return here, to be honest, for the Revenants, for the Dark Knight team. Keeping them here in this match. Because a 1-0 lead for Revenants will make this match quite difficult, to be honest, for Dark Knight. OD box is dropping here. Another one. And it is Light that is going for that box. Great job. Using it immediately. A flag being pulled towards the Titan Dome. Good communication there because we saw the flag carrier roll changing his mind. So that shows that there was communication between the teams here. Revenants having a good, doing a good job with that. Roll getting this flag all the way down to the base. Knocked down there, but it's not able to get his one returned anymore. And it's a 1-0 lead for Revenants already after an amazing Titan Dome from Light. And Roll changing his mind there. You saw how he changed his mind. You saw him moving back to the mid. That's communication right there. It's lovely to see Light immediately putting another flag. It's going way too easy right now for Revenant, and Dark Knights have to stop it. Nice grenade though by Champion, getting the round a bit back in to security. But this flag is not returned yet. Roll getting towards the flag. He has a repair kit available, now used it. That tank blocking his way. Light should push in towards Roll and throw a grenade here as well. If he has one, he has. But still a return here by Dark Knight team. Keeping it only a 1-0 lead for Revenants and keeping this game alive. But it's not going very, very well for Dark Knights at all, to be honest. Helimonchik now using a Titan OD here. Grenade flying in. Nice grenade by Viking. Will impact the Titan player. Helimonchik. Champion here. Pulling the flag through the Titan Dome. Looking good for Dark Knight, but defense is something they have not focused on right now. And this light with a good Titan Dome, making sure that Roll is staying alive here. And this will go into a standoff. And a standoff is not great here for Dark Knights, to be honest, because they are the team that definitely needs a capture here, because they are currently losing. And time is starting to tick away. Finest with an overdrive here on Carnage, but cannot force the return. And Alter taking this one over. Okay, Roll picking up that flag is I think the best hull to have the flag on, the best combination. Roll with Scorpion, he can play from a distance as well, do his part of the job while keeping the flag under control. At the other side, we have Halimonchik holding the flag. I think that's less ideal because the Titan is a hull you can definitely use in the mid part of the map quite often. And he's now giving it to Neo as well. Exactly same tactic as Revenant is doing. I think that's the right decision as well. Time is ticking down, 4.5 minutes to go. An overdrive is dropped. Bro, an overdrive box is dropping. Yeah, maybe I need some sleep here, but we have still a game to cover. But it's not going very smoothly right now, the commentary. Alter, though, going smoothly with a Titan Viking OD, knocking down 2, forcing the return, and is Revenant with a 2-0 lead. Final nail in the coffin here for Dark Knight. They need a dream job on Red Alert. They need a dream job on their map pick to turn this one around. Ari, good to see you in the chat. You can link your Twitch account to your Thank You Line account. You can do that with Thank You Line. Go to settings, and I think it's at connections or something like that, or where you can select your two-factor authentication for Tanky as well. There's also a button to connect your Twitch account to your Tanky account, and then you automatically collect drops, but you still have to claim them. You can do that on twitch.tv/drops. Good to see you in the chat. Alter here, picking up the flag after it was nicely dropped off here by Revenant's player, by Viking it was, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Revenant's team. Dark Knight, after a tech pulse, not able to get this game under control, and they now need to do everything on Red Alert, because this one is over. Neil will be able to get his flag back to the rate of Dark Knights though, so that's the first capture for that team all game long. Maybe it's the start of a comeback. Still 2 more minutes to go today. It's Dark Knight not able to change this game. It's Revenants finishing this one quite calmly, not having too much to worry about at all. So that's what they are doing, playing this one quite calmly. No risk, no offense, just finishing this match. Although we see here Classy pulling another flag, there's still 50 seconds on the clock. Revenants, you should not get asleep after the behind the wheel here, because a 2-0 lead or 3-1 lead, it is disappearing quite quickly. They are able to get the flag of Dark Knights under control, so this will be a standoff to finish up the game. So there's nothing to worry about for Revenants, but it's too soon to catch to fall asleep here. They still have to focus, because there is still another round that you have to win. I'm sending you a link right now, Uri. It's the link that I shared in Twitch chat, explaining you everything you need to know about collecting drops. It's page to the Thank You wiki. Very easy to follow. And they are explaining it way better than I ever could for you. So please check that one out. It's a 3-1 scoreline. That means that Revenant is in a 2-0 lead overall. And they only need one more tie to finish the game up. With that being said, guys, I hope to see you guys in a few minutes time on the Red Alert map. See you right there. And yeah, insane comeback needed for Dark Knights here. 2 wins in a row to claim OT. It's their map pick though, so let's see. Okay, guys, third and potentially final round starting right now. It is Dark Knights versus Revenants. You're still watching. We are now in the second map here on the red alert, and it's Revenants only needing a tie to finish it here. And right now they have a 2-0 win and a 3-1 win under their belt, so a tie looks very likely. Dark Knights needs a bit of a magical moment here to come back from their 2-0 deficit they have currently. So let's see what Dark Knight can show us here. Maybe they will perform a lot better on this map. Time will tell. Is Revenant so far having full control? Let's quickly go over the teams here, as we're out of the match for quite a bit here, but we are back in the map. We have Alter, Roll, Viking, Carnage, and Alex Z playing for Revenants. Any interesting combos? No. And Viking is still playing with Paladin. Don't get confused by that, guys. And we have Alex. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Hunter, Railgun. And on Dark Knight, we have still champion Mr. Fury Foonish. I don't remember seeing that name before. New, Star XP, and Halimonchik. Halimonchik or Star XP also playing with a Railgun on Hunter. And we see errors on the Revenant side, and on the side of Dark Knight, they are choosing to play with Titan as a heavy hull, but both teams not playing with two heavy hulls. So a bit of a different vision on how this map should be played between the teams. But that makes this esport interesting. Overall, here picking up a flag. This can already be the first capture for Revenants. It's already quite difficult to stop this guy. Grenades flying in, Roll will be able to, not be able to dodge a grenade. That's an amazing grenade by New, to be honest. Getting the return there as well. Making a highlight for himself there. But it's only a short moment of happiness here because okay, never mind. Fury Foon is getting that return. It's back under control, but Revenants is starting very offensive here, to be honest. It's a pleasure to watch this team play. Revenants is, I don't know. I expected nothing but for those two teams because I just saw two new names and did not really check who was playing for the teams. That's my fault. But the players that are playing for these teams are definitely no new players. They have a lot of experience. And Revenants is an interesting team on how they perform here. Alter getting all the way back to the base here, right? That flag still now captured, but Carnage can take over. Full health without repair, but who's going to stop him here? Nobody. So it's a 1-0 lead here for Revenants. Still 7 minutes to go. Dark Knight is needing a win in this round here to claim round 4. Overdrive box dropping as well. Alter can take that one. Yeah, we need something magical for Dark Knight, but Dark Knight so far playing a bit uncoordinated on this map. We have Alexi yet to capture this game, but is pulling another flag. Viking will be taking this one over. Also getting dropped down. Good shots there by New. New is playing an amazing game, to be honest, here in the third round. Kind of disappointing for him to see the team not able to get anything going besides his great performance. Now in the offense himself, repair being used, overdrive being used here on LXC. Ooh, that isn't a great OD. A bit too desperate, I feel like, a bit too much to do for only one player. It's a game where you cannot throw 3v1s every single day. It's a team game here in Tanky Online. Alexi taking over this flag. I thought there was a return there, but I was totally wrong. Revenants getting a 2-0 lead. So I don't even know where that flag was coming from, to be honest. But Alexi all of a sudden had a flag. I have to look that one back, to be honest. Very, very confused But it's Revenants in the 2-0 lead. Right now that means that Dark Knights needs 3 captures in the coming 5 minutes. That's a bit unlikely, to be honest. But we can dream for a 4th round to be played. Would love to have a bit more action today, as I'm kind of enjoying these matches today. It's looking quite interesting here. Roll will be knocking down Starksby. Good focus there with the Scorpion. Staying alive, now damaging Halimonchik. And in the offense, Roll is playing Laser Quick with his Paladin Scorpion combo. At the other side, we have the Paladin player of Revenants. Crusader Scorpion combo, I meant, sorry. But no, Revenant is playing very coordinated this whole game already. Their attacks are looking smooth. The communication looks on point. It looks like it's just a bridge too far for Dark Knight. But this team is looking solid, Revenants. It's no joke. Looking forward to see more of them in next ranking stages. Next stages of this rankings tournament. Let's quickly go over the scores here as well. We have had quite a few games today and yesterday. But let's take a look at the scores of today. Well, this match has been slowly crawling to the finish line here. Not really able to turn this one around anymore. We have Sick Control winning from Inviable. 3-0 win. Sick Control, really interesting team. They are playing with, for example, Control, Vasily Champ, and Burden Page. And Life is Life winning against Leopards. Life is Life also a team that is maybe even going for Paint. They have some good names there. Aku Sotnikovanya. Those are big names. We have Night Fury versus 1000 Ping as well. The score is already in. 1000 Ping winning that one 3-0. And Smoke versus CKN. Smoke winning that one 3-0 as well. So massive congrats to my lovely co-commentator here, Perrer, getting that win. And this is the only game that is still going here today. And I don't have to update you guys on the score here because you can see it on the screen. It's 3-0 for Revenants right now. And if this round is over, it's also 3-0 for Revenants overall. And that means that they have won the game here. We still have 2.5 minutes to go. But it's pretty much impossible to turn this one around. And Revenant has done a great job so far, to be honest. A very coordinated playing style. Really looking forward to see more of this Revenant team, as they are looking solid. Viking now even getting a 4th capture. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. It's not really possible to turn this one around anymore. I want to massively congrats to Revenants. And congratulations to Dark Knights. They played an interesting game, but I don't know. It just did not really look connected on sometimes. It looked a bit like they're just, I don't know, not communicating or playing with each other. It does not look like a team always. Still, is an interesting team to keep track of because Dark Knight, they have some solid names in that team and you cannot count them out. They can definitely end up still in the green side of the rankings tournament. Revenant though, massive congrats to them. They looked solid today. Looking forward to see more of them in this tournament. With that being said, guys, I want to massively thank John Matt for broadcasting this battle. And thank you all for tuning in here tonight. We will be back on Thursday for the second round of the Summer Major Rankings 2. That will be played on Thursday and Friday. You don't want to miss those games because there are a lot of teams that have to play their first game that day. One of them is Toxic, for example. They had an empty slot today, but they will be facing a real team on Thursday or Friday. And Toxic is an OG name, but it's still a very interesting team. It is good to see them back under the name Toxic and some solid names in that team. So that's one of the matches I'm looking forward to. But there are way more interesting matches happening in that second round. So I hope to see you back on Thursday and wishing you all a very great evening.